Hello, can you hear me? So today's video is gonna be me running. I'm not gonna show you the running part or doing my exercise part, but I am, every time I run, after a while, I am gonna just talk to the camera and say my inner thoughts on whatever the fuck is in my mind. So you're just gonna get a compilation of the most random shit you can hear. So, first lap. I'm already tired. The fuck the hell is wrong with me? But I know if I stayed home, I would probably be more mentally tortured. And like physical torture, but if you don't show up for the physical torture, you're mentally tortured because you think you're gonna get fat. That's just me. Anyways, hopefully more thoughts to come. So, second lap, and when I went running, I started hearing music. So it was funny. I was like, what if I start dancing? And then I do something. Hold up, let me show you. I was running and I was doing, but me trying to run at the same time, that's not dancing at all for me, but it was at least getting the rhythm of it. So I was wondering, should I do like a video of me trying to learn how to dance, or of something from a movie, or like salsa dance? I don't know how to salsa dance, but I do know most dancing styles, I think, from Argentina. So, to anyone watching this, have you guys started watching Love Island? Because, like, the thing is, the only reason I started watching was because of the drama. And the drama is, like, the only thing attracting me to the show. But, if anyone can catch me up on why there's so much drama, like, I've only seen clips of it, and it's like, it's coming out of nowhere. Like, people hate other people, and I don't know. Other than that, I don't really have an opinion on the show, but I'm loving the drama. So, okay, so I did one set of 10 push-ups and another set of 25 sit-ups, to then start thinking, why am I doing this voluntarily? To then start saying, I want abs again, but I still feel like shit even if I have abs. So, is that body dysmorphia? I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's like when you don't like yourself even though you got yourself to a point of what you said was your goal. So what the fuck? It's like you never come to please yourself, even though you're like, hey, I wanted this a year ago, you got it, and then now you're like, nah, it's mental torture. So I'm thinking, this is not a brand new thought because I've been thinking about this for a long time. But I've been seeing people probably make a team with their friends and play indoor soccer at another country. I don't know if it's a competition you can sign up for, but I'm willing to do that. But I want to make my own team. So, hey yo, if I do have the opportunity for next summer to do that, I would be willing and loving to go. And other than that, the other idea is, how are people so stuck up that they think they are right half of the time that they're talking, and they keep arguing and arguing? Because I'm not stuck up, but I can get the fact that you're arguing with someone. But the only reason I argue with people is that sometimes I want to just see them mad. Because, like, I know I'm wrong. Like, when I argue with my mom, I know sometimes I'm going to be wrong. And then sometimes I don't admit it. I don't want to admit it. So I just start talking and talking for no goddamn reason. And then I just see it to where I can get to. But yeah, there's other people I feel like they think too much of themselves to think they're right. So, I don't know. I feel like that's an argument I could have with myself. I don't know. That's my fourth lap. I'm going to my fifth. Okay, whilst running on my 5th lap, I did not think that much because honestly, what was going on in my head was que hijo de puta, que hijo de puta, saying that on repeat on my head. And during the last seconds, I started thinking like, yo, Cristiano Ronaldo has his celebration, Messi has his, and a lot of youngsters have their celebrations. But if I were to start playing soccer, but not like professionally, I'm talking about like, yo, I invite you to an indoor soccer game, we start playing, but I want to make my own celebration type shit. What could it be? Like, I fucking, like, a letter A some type of way. Hold up. I don't want to do anything weird. So like kind of like an A. I don't know if that's an A. That's more of a triangle. Maybe a triangle. I don't know. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I remember the other stuff I wanted to talk about. Que hijo de puta. But other than that, I think my head was just full of, I don't want to do this anymore. And that's every time I go to soccer practice. Sometimes I'd be like in the middle of the game, I'd be like, it's too much running. But at the same time, and in the end of the game, I'm like, yeah, I did great, blah, blah. But even though I played dog shit, but it's like your own energy comes up, and you're like, yeah, totally. Only because your team won, not you playing good. Yeah. That's when you learn how to talk shit. I don't like taking shit from other people. Like, I'm a very sensitive dude, so, yeah. Yo, if there's a World War III, you think you're surviving? Because here's the thing. I know, if you know me and you do talk to me, sometimes I get the ego boost and say, yeah, totally easy. But in reality, if it did happen, I do think I'm going to shit my pants. Like, a little bit. And I think I would die shitting my pants. Like, sincerely. I don't think I'd be used to the gunfire shots. Even a loud scream kind of throws me off balance every now and then. I don't think it scares me because I just look and I go. But the only thing I could probably be used as a human shield. Not gonna lie. Only because of my dumbass sometimes. I think it was like 2 times. One time, I think I was a little kid. It was a school shooting. And I didn't run. I just helped kids get into their classrooms. Then I was in practice. Then supposedly a guy with a gun was there, but we don't really know. It was a police officer. Instantly got him. Supposedly he did have a gun. I don't really remember. But everyone was screaming, gun. And I didn't move. My dad had to like tell me, yo, run this way. And I'd be like, oh, I was just trying to see. But that's the only reason I possibly think I'd be call it heroic, because my dumbass would just get myself there by accident, seeing if like there's any achievement drama type shit. Oh, I remember that my dad told me I have to start scripting these things, because this is how it started. The YouTube, I scripted most things when I first started, and I noticed I think I sounded a little bit too robotic. Well, in my head I sounded too robotic. To other people I might have sounded perfectly normal, but now I feel like I don't know what I'm gonna say, and I start ratting out different things. And the thing is, my dad starts seeing the videos and he tells me, yo, this is a bunch of bullshit. He doesn't say that. He basically says like, oye, and not even oye, like he told me, vos no hiciste nada, vos no preparaste nada. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But at the same time, I don't know what to fucking do. Because if I do write them, I feel like I sound robotic. If I don't write them, then this comes out. But I feel like this sounds normal, but it's not entertaining for the viewers. So I have to find a medium. Okay, so I just did, again, 10 push-ups and 25 sit-ups. And there was a lot of tractor noise in the last video, so I deleted it to make this one. Over here, I I just said torture in my head that time. Um, Honestly, I need someone to call me out sometimes when I'm doing, I think, exercises, because I don't know if I'm doing it good. Because I know if I'm in soccer practice, the coach is going to fucking put his foot on top of me and be like, go down. Or if I'm with my friends, they're going to probably tell me, yo, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. And they start telling me shit. Or they start making fun of me. Either way, I'm learning. But if I'm doing it alone, it's just, I think at this point, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, or if I am doing it correctly, could I improve any other way? So yeah. So this is my, I think, 7th lap, and my thought process going into the run was like, it's coincidental, or most likely not coincidental, but it's like every time you see a player that barely gives a fuck, not even gives a fuck, like he likes the sport and he's enjoying the sport and he's not paying attention to everyone around him, that's usually the player that plays good. Alright, this is gonna come into a better message later on. The thing I'm trying to say is that I feel like so many people talk shit. Like I can admit to my own faults that sometimes I be down talking to someone, and that came out of spite of anger towards them, or me for the love of the sport. I don't think that should be an excuse anymore. But at the same time, I admit to my faults, and I admit to bad mouthing maybe one guy. I don't do it that much. But the thing is that I feel like everyone cares too much about what other people think to actually play good. Because every time I played, I think my best, every time I played my best, I think it's when either I didn't hear the people around me, or I, in my mental state, thought I was better than everyone, or there's like 3 options. Or I was either hiding on anger or happiness. The reason I'm talking about anger or happiness, because sometimes someone really pissed me the fuck off that I wanted to prove him wrong. So I just fucking destroyed him for that whole entire day. Like that practice, I remember, I think I was a little kid though. So like, I feel like either anger can probably get the best out of you one day. It can't be always. But if you enjoy the sport and you love it and you don't pay attention to anyone that's not in your family, even if they're in your family, if you know they're from your family, they love to talk shit, just ignore them. Unless they're trying to actually better you. Because my dad tells me, oh, do this better, do that better. That's to tell me I'm doing something either wrong, or to tell me what I could improve on and he sees potential in. So what I'm trying to say is possibly ignore all the bad stuff about it and make it good. You understand? I don't know if you understand, but hopefully you do. One thing I can think about this time. This is a message to fucking Jeremy. I gave you the permission to say I want a girlfriend. Or I do want a girlfriend, basically. But I gave you the permission to use all the edits. Not even all the edits, but yeah, basically. Because you texted me and I gave you permission. But if it wasn't funny by the time I checked the video, if it wasn't funny, I would have probably been a little bit hurt. It was a little bit hurt. Because I remember seeing the video, I was like, bruh, he used everything. And then I started laughing and dying laughing when you started using my clips. So I give you props, and damn. Honestly, I could use you as a good editor. I'm gonna give my round of applause. Hold up. You got that? You got that? So, to anyone watching, it's not the end of the video, but I'm gonna say it. Thank you for watching. If you haven't followed, follow. That's if you like the video or you like my content, basically. Other than that, what type of superhero would you think I could dress up as in Halloween? What should I dress up as? I'm thinking of El Zorro, but I could take any recommendations right now. I don't know why I keep on smiling during the other videos. I guess smile, mask your pain. Basically, I don't know. That's my last thing to say. And I'm about to do last set of push-ups and last set of sit-ups. See you guys till next video.